My name is Thom Richard, and I'm racing for the Kingdom of Sweden. Air Race 1 is getting pretty exciting because now all of a sudden it's a world tour. You know, we have a World Cup with 3 different countries, including 3 different continents, frankly. Makes it even more exciting. So it's not only a sprint race, you know, where whoever finishes first wins. It's also an endurance race where we got to keep the machines running for 3 whole races. That's a lot of heat races and a lot of miles you got to put on the engines. It's much more challenging than just showing up for a single race. Very exciting. My life's ambition has been to air race, or race airplanes I should say, in several different classes, and try to be the fastest man in the world. Why wouldn't I want to be that? They're as tiny as possible, these airplanes, because obviously any wetted area is drag, and we want to be as small as possible. The less mass we're pushing through the air and the less drag we have, the faster we're going to go. The engines are virtually all the same, so it's really more on the aerodynamic and design side that the strides are made. That makes them very, very special machines. Now, they're not compromises. They're not really good for anything else except going fast. This is not your hop around on Sunday morning type airplane. This is strictly for going fast. So it's not really good at anything else. It's not good at crosswinds. It needs long runways. It's not comfortable. They're hard to see out of. They're usually very hot. Very small fuel tanks. Can't really go anywhere. You got very short legs on them, etc., etc., etc. So myriad of reasons why you wouldn't fly these on a regular basis. You fly them strictly to go fast, in circles, to the left. Well, this is a one-of-a-kind, all-carbon fiber aircraft called a 3M1C1R. We fondly call it a corset, but that's not really the true designation of the aircraft. First article I ever read about air racing was when I was 7. And that's pretty much when I decided what career path to take. And I figured becoming a commercial pilot, flight instructor, aircraft mechanic would be the best and only way to becoming an air racer, and here I am. Well, the biggest challenge is always to try to keep your airplane running. You see, it's not just a sprint, it's also a marathon. We have 3 heat races to go through, and they are very grueling. You know, 8 laps each, that's a long time to keep an engine running at such high performance. We have some criteria we have to stay within. That's hence the name Formula 1. So the formula is an aircraft that must weigh at least 500 pounds. It must have at least 66 square feet of wing. It has to be fixed gear, fixed propeller, and we have to have an O200, basically stock engine. We have a fair few engine rules that we're not allowed to break, so the engines are relatively similar. Beyond that, very few safety safety issues that you want to deal with, of course, to make the aircraft safe and reliable. But you can do pretty much anything. You can't have a prone pilot position. You can't lie down. You gotta have a certain cockpit sight. You gotta see out of the cockpit, things of that sort. So those are the safety rules. Other than that, you can do anything you want. The aircraft has to be proven to speed, flutter, and of course G-forces. And then you have to perform on the course satisfactorily in the aircraft. So if it's something that's too pitch unstable to fly, obviously it wouldn't be allowed. So that formula's been around for a very long time. It's actually been Formula 1 air racing's been around longer than Formula 1 car racing, funny enough. So the rules will steer the design into these very specific, special breed type of airplanes. They don't really, there's nothing else like it. Well, the satisfaction of going fast is something, of course, but the satisfaction of going faster than everybody else in the world, that's something to put on your, that's a notch in your belt, if you will. Professional air racing is my life's ambition, so that's what I want to do. I want to be the fastest man in the world, and this is it. The fastest motorsport in the world is air racing, and that's where I'm going to be.